Hi there WUU2K runners, Gareth here from the WUU2K. I'm just going to take you through the compulsory gear list today and just show you what is actually needed in video form. I hope it makes it easier. So I'll just go through it from what I've got listed on the website. So first we have the first aid kit. So what I'm doing with first aid kits this year is basically I'm going to have some first aid kits available on the registration page when you register. You can purchase these. They're going to be the aid void kits. I've got one here which is really old, as you can see. So if you've got one like that, I mean, it's still okay, but they do get out of date. So this is probably well out of date, so please update your first aid kit if you've got one that looks like this, which I guarantee some of you have got one of these. I'll put it on the screen what's in this kit. This is the void kit, and they also have the R1 kit, which comes with an emergency blanket. So you can purchase either or on the WUU2K website when you on the WUU2K registration page when you register. And I'll list on the screen now what is actually in this kit. Make sure it's a new one, not one of these. Also, with your kit, you will need strapping tape, a roll, not just a piece of strapping tape. Think about if you get a sprain, if you sprain your ankle and you need to strap it up to get you through to the next aid station, for example. You want to have something sturdy that's going to hold your ankle in place. So strapping tape roll, or a straight strapping tape strapping bandage, so like a crack bandage. So either or is fine. Seam sealed waterproof jacket. So I've got a pretty basic, it's a Kathmandu one from quite a few years ago. But basically what you want to get is the heat sealed seams. If you can see that. The seams are all heat sealed and seam sealed. And it's got a hood as well. So you want it hooded, seam sealed, and you'll be able to ask for these if you're purchasing one through an outdoor store, and they will be able to guide you in the right direction. Seam sealed, windproof, waterproof, with a hood, please. What have we got next? Thermal long sleeve top and thermal leggings. So I want long sleeved, no short sleeves this year. It's in case it gets really, if you get stuck in the wind and the rain, it's -1 out there, which could happen WUU2K mid-year. So base layer is good, nice and light. Long sleeved type thermal top. Thermal leggings, long johns, same thing. Base layer is good, and you can pick these up from any outdoors shop, Kathmandu, places like that. So long johns, thermal top, both thermal. Skins are not included in that, so it needs to be thermal base layer if possible. Beanie, warm hat and or fur. So basically something warm for your head. I just have a lightweight beanie, which I take with me as well, and I also take a fur. The bonus about taking both of these together is to have that on your head and that around your neck, and that'll keep you extra nice and toasty warm. So either or is fine, but I recommend taking both if you can, preferably a WUU2K one. Hint, hint. What do we got next? Whistle. So whistles, these usually come with your packs. I've got one on my Ultraspire Zygos somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, whistle. There's a whistle attached to a lot of packs these days, so that's fine. Or just a standard little whistle to take with you in case you get lost or stranded and need some help and assistance. Thermal polypro gloves. So I just have a lightweight pair of, you know, standard black polypro gloves. Something to keep your hands warm if it gets very cold and windy. You need those. Emergency bag or blanket. So I'm happy with either or. So a blanket or emergency bag. So either or is fine. Just something to keep you away from the wind and the rain if you need it, or safe from the wind and the rain, and something to try and keep you warm in those conditions if you need it. So either or is fine. Water 1 to 2 litre capacity. So I have my Zygos pack and 2 bottles, so they're 500 mils each, so that's a litre. So I'm happy if you've got 2 of those, or also if you have a bladder with about 2 litres. 1 to 2 litres is fine. There will be aid stations on the way, so you can top up with water and tailwind as you go. So 1 to 2 litres carrying capacity. You don't need to bring the water to the gear checks. Now, food and snacks, obviously take your own nutrition if you need it. The aid stations will probably be quite light this year due to COVID and minimising share plates. So just keep that in mind. If you do need to take your own sandwiches, tailored nutrition, and anything like that, then please pack your own food for the day. There will be some snacks, but I'm not saying it's going to be a huge amount this year. Headlights, 21k, you do not need a headlight. You'll be running in the light. 42k's, you might not need them in the morning. I say pack them anyway, just in case you need them later in the day. Through the bush in the morning up Cow can get a bit dark, so just have them in case. 62k runners, you will need these for the morning because it's quite dark and you'll need to get along the skyline without tripping up. So, yep. Waterproof pants this year. I'm recommending them after 2021 was slightly damp. So if you want to take waterproof pants, please do so. I would recommend bringing them along with you if you're coming from out of town. Have them available with you on race day morning. If it's looking pretty wet, then obviously pack them and take them with you. But I'm not going to say it's compulsory, but I'd recommend having them just in case you need them. And that's about it, really. Yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown of the compulsory gear list this year. It's also on the website, and there's pictures available. As I said, there's going to be some void first aid kits available to purchase when you enter, which is a bonus this year, so I will have those available. If you want to get those, I think $19.95 for the ones without the emergency blanket, and $24.95 or something along those lines for the one with the emergency blanket. So if you want to buy the whole thing, it includes strapping tape as well, so it's probably ideal just to buy one of those when you jump online to register. And plus, if you've got an old dodgy one like me, yeah, you'll want to purchase a new one, please. Make sure it's in date. And that's about it for me, guys, girls. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you all soon. Cheers, bye.